I thought something was wrong with me because not a lot of people talk about it. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kape. If you're new, thanks for being here and joining my little family. So this is like our little family channel and just vlogging, talking about motherhood, just everything I've learned throughout my journey from pregnancy to motherhood, and now just learning who I am as a mom and trying to find that balance, but we're working on it. So today's video, I wanted to talk about something that I feel a lot of people don't talk about, a lot of moms I should say. My dog is being weird out there. But before like talking to other people, I thought something was wrong with me. I thought am I just like crazy? Like, why am I, oh my god, look at the mom nails. La, la, la. I thought something was wrong with me, you know, because not a lot of people talk about it. And so I felt that I was not cut out to be a mom if I'm feeling, you know, this way or that way. And it felt weird keeping it in. Like I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody, and so it's just like nice to have someone to relate to, you know, and to talk to about stuff like this, because if you don't have anyone to talk to, you just feel alone, and then you go deep into this dark space that takes away time from your little one and, you know, your husband and, you know, people in your family and yourself as well, because you need to have time for yourself. But when you're feeling down, like you're not good enough, you know, the joy of everything just kind of goes away with that feeling, and, you know, just leaves you numb pretty much. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the stuff I want to talk about. So I have my notebook, so if I'm looking down, that's because I have my notebook. So the first thing that you may see in postpartum rage, the first one that I think I noticed was my postpartum depression. Obviously, a lot of moms deal with this. There's nothing wrong with you. It's very common. Before I even got pregnant, I struggle with depression and anxiety. So postpartum depression just gets you. And then of course I used to be very active, and now like I have to work around Isaiah's schedule for me to get some workout in, you know, and every day is different. And like on the days that I really need to work out, I can't, because he has baby emotions, little, big, whatever emotions going on with him, and so I have to focus on him and kind of neglect my feeling, and that kind of sucks. And then that kind of leads to outburst of anger. You know, you get angry. I don't get angry at him, and like I don't show it obviously to him. It's like later on when I'm like talking to my husband about something, and then I just get triggered, and then I get upset, and then I raise my voice. We talked about not raising our voices in front of Isaiah. The anger outburst will kind of come out very strong, and it's because of everything that I kind of collected in a bottle, and then finally it's just like boom. It's very common. It's okay, because shit, you just went from being a person that was doing a lot, or you know, if you did your own person, to like taking care of like someone literally depends on you. And it's a scary change. So there was nothing wrong with you. Like you'll see anger outbursts, but there's nothing wrong with you. Just if you can, try and find tools to help you express yourself. Like sit down with your husband, talk about it, and figure out, you know, whoever it is you're angry at, you know, talk to them about it. And then yeah, that leads to like the whole being easily triggered. Everything, it's just like a ticking bomb. You're triggered by a lot of things, you know. So, and that's very normal, like to be triggered. Like very, very normal. Nothing is wrong with you. You will feel lack of support even when your family is around. You still feel like no one is supporting you like how you want. So the best thing to do is ask for the support. Like, what do you need? What does that look like to you? You know, what's the, and some families may just like ignore it even when you explain to them like what you want from them. They may not really help you, and that will feel really awful. But at least you've tried to explain how you want help. Next one that you may see, or like I've felt in all the other moms that I talk to, is feeling resentful towards your significant other. So if you are like the primary parent and you know you're doing everything, you feel just resenting your significant other. Like, I'm still breastfeeding Isaiah, and so I will wake up and sometimes I'll have to pump if I'm feeling really full, and I'll have to feed Isaiah in the middle of the night if he needs to. And sometimes I feel like my husband could do it, you know, like, yeah, like we give Isaiah bottles too, but sometimes it's just easier to just go in there and give him the boob, you know, rather than trying to like put the bottle parts together in the middle of the night while you're just exhausted. And it's just like, oh. I tend to have resentful feelings towards my husband, not just because of that, but because I feel I'm like, oh, he's going to work and I'm here stuck with Isaiah 24/7, and like he has to talk to other adults. I don't get to talk to many adults. Like if I go to my mom group, like it's probably once a week or whatever, and it's still hard. It's really hard when you're just stuck at home. Like you feel, I don't know, like I love, don't get me wrong, I love that I get to be home with Isaiah, but it's hard, and you just resent your significant other so much because it's a lot. And nothing's wrong with you for feeling that way. Don't let any mother tell you that there's something wrong with you, because there's nothing wrong with you. It's very normal. You are doing great, mama. You're fine. Even stay-at-home dads, you're doing amazing. You're fine. You're awesome. This one is short fuse. You're just, everything just makes you go boom boom. Like someone will say something in a tone that you do not like. You just want to like, you know. So that's something you may see. And then burnout. You will feel burnout. Like that's gonna happen. It's always go, 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 go. No time to breathe, right? And then the mental load. You have to make sure your house is running smoothly. Like you have to make sure you guys have paper towels. You have to make sure you have toilet paper. Make sure you have some safe sprays and to wipe your counter so that way the baby doesn't lick it. Thinking about stuff for the house, you know, and then that just leads to a burnout, you know, because you just feel like you have to make sure you're, you know, 3 steps ahead each time. Oh my God, when you take your baby to the store and then they just completely lose their God-given shit. That happened to me multiple times, and it is by far the worst thing ever. Thankfully some moms understand, but good God. And then I already kind of talked about this one, like struggling to adjust to motherhood from just where you were before becoming a mom, and then now that you're a mom, you're just trying to find yourself. You're trying to find who you are as a mom, not trying just to be a mom, but yeah, just figuring out who you are. And so that's like a big thing, like a big thing. Like before you could just leave the house without having to worry literally about anything, but now it's like I have to do mental checklist of things like, okay, diaper, but enough diapers for the baby, I need wipes, I need bottle in case we're stuck somewhere. I'm constantly thinking about everything and then it's just like it's a lot. It takes a long time to get out the door, you know. It's not just like I have my clothes on, my earrings, my perfume, my shoes, okay, my keys gone. Oh my god, no. Sometimes you have to remember to take your child with you. Like, the next one is relationship challenges. You will hit some really hard bumps, speed bumps, like big speed bumps, like the ones that give you headache. That's a good one. Yeah, speed bumps that will give you legitimate bad headaches. Like, you just like take 4 Tylenols and then you want to take more, but you can't, you know, because you don't want to die. But can we talk about how cute my cup is? This belonged to my mother-in-law. I love it. We're almost done. So relationship challenges. So make sure you communicate. And like, I know people say communicate, but listening is a big part of it. You can communicate all you want, but if no one's listening, what's the point of communicating, right? So make sure you're listening to each other. Listen. It should be listen instead of a communicate bullshit. So you have to listen to each other. And the next one is, you will feel alone. You know, you will feel like no one is there on your side, and not even your husband, and then it just kind of makes you guys grow apart slowly. So make sure when you're talking to your spouse, make sure they're actually listening to you, just trading information, trading, you know, just and listening is the most important thing. I feel like listening should be at the top, and communicate should be somewhere in the corner, because you can communicate all you want, but if they keep saying I don't understand what you mean, it makes you just not want to communicate. It makes you not want to tell them how you're feeling, you know. It just makes you keep everything inside, and then we know what happens when we keep everything inside. Like, sooner or later it's just gonna go boom, and when it goes boom, it's not good for everybody, you know. So make sure you're listening, and you are not alone. Like, being a parent is, oh my god, it's so hard. So that's it for today. If you guys have any videos, ideas you would like to see on my channel, please comment below. Let me know. I love when you guys engage and, you know, comment and talk. Like, I care less about views. Like, I just want to know that I'm reaching out to people who feel like they're not heard. Like, I want to be able to relate to you guys. So if that's what, you know, you guys like videos like that, just let me know, because I love relating to people, because it's just good to know that I'm not crazy, you know. You are not alone. I've got you. And the postpartum journey is really hard. It's absolutely bananas, but I'm here for you. Please reach out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, go ahead and click subscribe down below and the bell. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.